Hi everybody, Carolyn Rae here with YOGATX. Super excited to shoot this yoga flow with you today because this is my favorite subject, which is self-love and self-care, which we all need more of, and we all need to give ourselves more credit. So if you're feeling emotions or any bit of grief or distress, going through a breakup, anything like that, this is a really good flow for you. Or if you just love self-care and need some more self-care time, come chime in, get your yoga mat out, get comfortable. If you have yoga blocks, you can use those. They're always great for extra support, or some pillows. We'll get started. So we are going to start in a hero pose today with our knees together and our heels on the outside. Little kids sit like this a lot. And to get into this pose, you can come forward. And if you have a block you'd like to sit on, then you can just slowly come back on the block. A little bit of an easier transition there. And just start to tune in. Feel the sit bones grounded, whether they are lifted or actually all the way down on the mat. Hands can just be relaxed here on the thighs. Relax the throat and the space between the eyebrows. Unhinge the jaw. And breathe in a loving breath through the nose. Exhale. Let it go. You can tune in and soften the gaze here. You can keep the eyes open. It's up to you. Just dropping in, taking another big breath. And exhale. Maybe giving your feet a little massage here while you're breathing. I like to put my thumbs up and down the arches. Find a nice inhale. Belly button comes up towards the spine. Let something go. Exhale. And we're going to do a little Qigong massage today. So hands can come to heart center, Anjali Mudra, and we're going to actually start gaining some energy, finding some friction here, rubbing the hands together. We're really creating an energy ball of some healing energy. You can actually just heal yourself. So we're going to start at the top. This is great if you have a headache or any allergies, and just sort of massage like this invisible coat over you. You can kind of come back around your ears, around your neck, really just loving on yourself here until you need to recharge. Come back in. Ooh, that gave me chills. Good stuff. And a little shoulder. Maybe just holding around the throat, maybe. Coming back in. And you're really going to start building momentum with this energy here. And we're going to do the arm. So you're going to come up the arm and then down the back side of the arm. So up, back, back. Just real lightly, almost just brushing the hairs. Kind of gives you the tingles. And back in. Keep your breathing going here. Other arm. It's almost just like you're dusting yourself off. And last round. This feels so good. Coming down to the legs. Showing some gratitude. They carry us around all day. Maybe the hips. And just flicking all that extra stress and tension away. Clearing out the energy bubble. We're ready to go. You can gently come forward. Bringing the block out of the way if you used a block, and then just sort of patting the feet out here. It's gonna give a little blood flow, so you're gonna have some tingles in the feet. and the ankles. Super good for you, I promise. And then gently come into an easy seat, Sukhasana. You can bring your right or your left leg out in front. I like to do my left because it's my non-dominant leg. And we're gonna find some circles here to really engage our lower energy here, our Mula Bandha, and get things moving in a productive way. So coming forward. And these can be as small or as wide as you'd like. It's really whatever your hips are needing. Maybe you need to come around a couple of times, exploring what that feels like. Just continuing to breathe with ease and all that good energy that was just created. Just sort of celebrating that. And switching directions. Maybe that was sudden switch for you, so just taking your time here, breathing, integrating, maybe coming around in the front a couple times, and then coming all the way, again, as big or as little circles as you'd like. And coming back to nice tall spine, nice long breath in, long exhale out. Making noise when you breathe out is really effective. In Chinese medicine, sighing is actually the expression of the liver. So anytime you're exhaling, if you want to give an extra sigh or a sound out, super good for the self-care and for the organs. Here we go into a tabletop. We want to be nice and grounded here. Tops of the feet are grounded into the mat. The shoulders are right above the wrists. And we're just going to be really grounded here. No cat-cow yet, no movement, just being here, grounded with yourself, taking a breath in. You can let the gaze just drop. Exhale. Let's breathe in again, sigh it out this time, breathe in. Make some noise, sigh it out. And walking the hands around, almost like you're trying to look behind you at something or look at your tail. Just feeling a nice stretch on the right side. Keeping this left hip pulling forward. And gently walking back to the front. Again, just finding that stillness, starting to engage the core here. Starting to feel the power of yourself. And stretching the other side. Again, looking behind. Really feeling that stretch on the left side here, letting the right hip come back. Or I'm sorry, the right hip comes forward. And walking hands back to center. Widening the knees for a child's pose, slowly coming back down. You're also welcome to use any props you'd like for child's pose just to make it a little easier. Pillows. You can rest your forehead on a block if you'd like. Coming all the way down, taking a breath here. Exhale, let the heart sink closer to the earth. And let the left arm drop behind you. The right arm's going to stay forward. So the temple can come to the earth. Maybe give your heel a little massage again. And if we need to bend or soften that right arm, that's okay. Whatever feels good to just sink into the ground here. Just feeling the heaviness. Surrendering. On the base of your next inhale, start to move, switching arms. Left arm comes out strong, right arm comes in. You can bring the left temple to the earth. And seeing how that might feel different here, softening this elbow as you need to. I always feel like this is like Eon Flux climbing up a wall like a ninja. So just doing this a couple more times, a little bit quicker. Again, creating that energy and that groundedness. And back to center. Inhale, slowly coming back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes behind you, finding downward facing dog. And high up on the toes for your inhale. Exhale, sink the heels down a little deeper. Even if they don't touch the earth, that's okay. Just energetically feeling that intention. I'm taking some small steps up to the top of the mat. No rush. I'll meet you there when you're there. Ragdoll pose, grabbing opposite elbows. Bend the knees, let the head hang heavy, maybe shaking the head out gently. Any other sighs or breaths that need to come out. Just really letting yourself hang here. Feeling that awareness spread throughout the toes, grounding in, and then slowly rolling up like a zombie. Letting the arms extend all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. And just giving yourself a couple shoulder rolls back here. Noticing the difference of the breath. A little bit more open feeling now. And then really grounding down in that left foot and the left toes and all four corners of the foot. And then as you inhale, bringing the right leg up just about hips level. We're going to do a standing Shiva here. So you can stay here if this feels good and you just feel super powerful. If you'd like, you can extend the leg, or you can twist, or you can twist and extend the leg. You can even shift the gaze back to that right thumb. Just feeling balance, coming back to center. Awesome job. Gently setting down. Wiggle the knees out a little bit. One leg might feel a little bit longer. That's normal. Ground down in the right foot this time. Really feeling all four corners of the foot first. And then just levitating that foot right off the ground. You got this. Balance. Knees about hips distance or hips level. And again, we can stay. We can twist. We can also extend the leg out, flex the foot. Maybe gaze back at the left thumb. And embrace your wobble. That's the fun part. If you wobble, it's okay. If you fall, it's okay. That's how we learn. So inhale, coming back to center. And gently returning the foot down safely. Awesome job. Shake the hands out a little bit. Shake the shoulders out. Loosen up. We're going to do something called tapping. Coming back into that space of just how we can help ourselves heal and self-nurture a little bit when we need to. It's super easy. You just tap. You can use your fingers, or you can also get a little bit more into it as we start going and use your whole hand. So we're going to start at the forehead. And just follow my lead, coming around to the temples, down the face. If you have any jaw tension, this is really great. Easy on the throat, come to the chest. You can start to get a little bit more rapid here if you're into it. Keeping the breathing going. And then tapping the arms. Full body tap coming down. Say hello to the organs, the hips. And if you're really into it, you can use your fist if you want. You can use your fingers. I like to get that feeling from like just the full palm here. Up and down around the shins. Be gentle on the knees. Give the feet a little love. Coming all the way back. Any last taps you need here, you can do both arms at the same time. And then just stay in that stillness here for a second. Mountain pose. Accepting anything that's coming up for you. Accepting any emotions. and just being in that state, because you're doing great. Inhale, the arms above head. Exhale, forward fold. Similar as our tabletop, we're gonna walk our hands over to the left. If we need to bend one of the knees, that's okay. Maybe bend both, see what you like, or keep them straight. Relax the neck a little bit more. Inhale back to center. And walk your way. It's a journey. Slowly making your way over outside of the right foot. Staying very grounded here. And coming up. Coming for a half lift as you inhale, find length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, zombie, roll up. Beautiful. And finding the top of your mat, we're going to step into Warrior Two. Really just find this really grounded, solid place. Let your gaze stay in the same place. Still your mind and your thoughts. And as you're ready, flip your palm, Peaceful Warrior. And let that take you all the way down, framing the right foot. Gently lower your left knee. Finding Anjayasana, half crescent lunge coming up. Hands come to heart center. Just letting the hips open here. So making sure that our tailbone is not tucked too far or too far out. Just a nice, neutral, long spine. Let that energy come up through the arms. And then we're going to open with our right leg and our right arm, both ahead of us. And we're going to exalt ourselves back, seeing if we can spot ourselves. Whoops, see, it's okay if you wobble. On our left heel here. Little camel variation, opening the heart. And inhale, slowly coming up. Awesome job. Untuck that back toe. And then cartwheel arms opening all the way up, star pose. So really expand here. Fingers have energy. Toes are grounded and spread apart on the mat. Anjali Mudra. Bringing that energy in. Always coming back to the heart. And finding Warrior Two, left side. Find that moment of stillness here. Moment of calm. Peaceful Warrior. And inhale all the way down. Finding that Anjayasana as you inhale the arms all the way up. Again, just keeping the hips open here. Just breathe. It doesn't feel like a lot's happening, but you're actually doing a really big hip opener right now. So just breathe here. Try to keep an eye on that sway back. And when you're ready, you can exalt it. Left hand is up towards the sky, the moon. Just breathe. And give yourself a breath to come up. Cartwheel the arms all the way down and around. Tuck those back toes. Open all the way up, star pose. And we're going to do a little mobility here. So back to our lunge. Gently lower the left knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Spiral open, star pose. Exhale around. Knee comes down. Beautiful. You can come up if you'd like, or you can stay grounded with the fingertips on the mat. Yogi's choice. Last time, big star. And exhale. Goddess pose. Hands come into Anjali Mudra. Open the heart, roll the shoulders back. Awesome job, yogis. Raise the hands above head. And go ahead and find a flow of your choice. Maybe that's a child's pose. Maybe a little vinyasa to close out the practice today. Either way, meeting in that downward facing dog. Such a grounding posture. Finding a little more length in the spine. And as you're ready, gently lowering the knees to the earth. Finding that easy seat that we started with. Checking back in. Drop that pin again. How are you feeling? Where your mind and body maybe are in a completely different place from where we started. Hopefully in a much more calm, loving place with yourself. Taking a closing breath in through the nose. Biggest breath of the day, breathing in. Fill up. Exhale it out. Roll the shoulders around. Let your heart shine. And bow the head down, stretching the back of the neck. Inhale all the way back up. I hope that your self-love is on fire right now and that your cup is a little bit more full. It's been such an honor to guide you through this practice today. And I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, weekend, night, wherever you're at in life. The light and love truly sees and honors all of you watching. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste.